I was talking to my mom on the phone earlier today, and you know, I told her she said she had off today. Today is the day she said she would have off, and I was like, well, that's good. I'm surprised that I'm surprised they're letting you have Kwanzaa off. She was like, I forgot what she said. She was just like, I forgot, but she made it like I was down with that holiday, which I'm not, and I want to tell you why you shouldn't either. I want to be real concise in this video. So you understand that there is a big distinction between African American and African. I don't identify as African American because, for one, I'm not from Africa and I'm not a proud so-called American. If anything, I would classify myself as a Negro or Negroid because of my hair, my features, the color of my skin, etc. I don't find that term offensive. It is outdated, but I don't find it offensive because that's what I am. If I procreate with another Negro, that child would be Negro. So I I just prefer that term. And Africans, while they are also considered Negro, their features are a little more distinctive because of the sun being a little more harsher. They have a lot. Their skin is a lot more darker. Their nose structure and lips are a little different. Their hair is not the same as ours because African Americans, so-called African Americans, were victims of occulturization. They were occulturized by. I know I pronounced that word wrong. Speech impediment. But basically, read this book on the slave community, and basically, when whites, brought the slaves over and they, mixed with the slaves, we all have different features as a result of that. Even some Native Americans, like mixed with African slaves, and some of us have different features. Some of us are mixed, like with black, white, and Native American. That's your Creole. But my point is, this holiday, while it does, while it can honor some very good, messages, some of them I remember, and like grade school. Because they forced that holiday on us because we were in a black school. But I remember some of them like Imani, Nia. I think one was called Kuji Shakalia, something like that. Like one term meant self-determination, another term meant faith. And long story short, it's been a while. I haven't celebrated Kwanzaa, really never, but they taught us those values in school. And this holiday was being this holiday was started by a guy, and this is what I want to explain to you why you shouldn't celebrate it. This guy went to jail for 3 years for beating on women, black women. He beat one naked with an electrical cord, whipped her, beat her, intimidated her, and his wife even testified against this guy. Milani Karinge started Kwanzaa, and he claimed that he was some kind of political prisoner, which is total BS. I believe this guy was like everybody you have today that just want people's money. He wants control. He wants power. See me, I I'm very critical of a lot of these so-called black leaders that get holidays like Dr. King. You know, there's a lot of things they don't tell you about leaders that are celebrated. I feel like they are celebrated because of the effect of what they push. They've said too that Melanie Coringe was also an FBI informant. So that can explain probably why this holiday was passed too. But everybody's going around trying to cancel comedians, and you got so many problems. Everybody has problems with Kevin Samuels, but nobody has a problem with this guy and this holiday still being able to be recognized by the government as an official holiday. Nobody is canceling this man who actually is on record for beating women, excuse me, more than one. But I wanted to tell you, I never celebrated Kwanzaa. I was taught about the values of Kwanzaa because of the school I went to, but a lot of the times, these holidays, they have no meaning to the people that start them. Because if this was a real holiday, you would not see violence. You would not see a lot of the stuff you see in most black communities. Melania Coringe reminds me of the character on this movie, one of my favorite movies called Cotton Comes to Harlem. Raymond St. Jacques and Godfrey Cambridge starred in this movie. It was a really good picture. It's considered one of the first few black exploitation films of the 70s. And one of the main characters that died, he played like I think he was like a preacher that was stealing people's money. He wanted to start this whole Back to Africa movement, and he was basically selling shares to people. And he wound up, it was a scam the whole time. He was going to just steal all the money. But that's Melania Coringe for you.